So, okay, guys, as you guys know, Matt Walsh, a member of the Daily Wire squad alongside Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro. So, basically, they're he's going trending on Twitter right now, or yesterday, for some comments that he made in a reaction to a video, which we're going to play for you guys right now in its entirety, and we're going to react to it, and then we'll open up the phone lines and we'll have a discussion on it, or whatever else you guys want to talk about. No girl show tonight, so it's just us in the house. Yeah, man, so we got the clip ready to go. Shout out to Bills in the back, making shit happen. This is a woman who's going to talk about going on a date with a guy. As you can tell, just from the way she's dressed, you can tell right away that she's super left, right? Super liberal.
Are those her eyebrows?
Apparently, yes.
Oh, God.
So let's go ahead and see what she has to say, and then we're going to watch Matt Walt's reaction and the Twitter craziness. Let's go ahead.
Let's go.
Guys, I went on a date this week, and I felt the feminism leaving my body. I live on the east side of LA, and if you don't know what that means, it's sort of like the artsier part of LA, you know? It's people say it's like Brooklyn and New York. So I go on dates with a lot of men and women who, you know, live over here. There's always a negotiation about who pays, and that's great. I like to pay for people, all that. But what I will say is that I sort of fell into going on a date with the most guy's guy I've ever been on a date with. And he's from West, you know, Santa Monica. He's a bro, right? A guy's guy is usually not my type. Like, I cannot remember the last time that I went on a date with like a straight bro, you know what I'm saying? But it befell me. It befell me in an organic fashion. So I'm on this date with this guy, and the thing about a guy's guy is he's putting his card down. He's paying for everything. And I really it sort of activated something feral in me. I'm not gonna lie. We went to like another bar, and he was gonna go to the bathroom. So I was getting prepared to pay for our drinks because he's been paying all night. Of course I'm gonna pay for the next round. But as he's going to leave for the bathroom, he turns to me and he hands me his credit card. And he goes, "Here's my card. Get us whatever." It might be time for me to get away from all these, you know, liberal snowflakes on the east side.
Okay, now, as difficult as this can be for me, I'm not going to get hung up on minutia here. The phrase, "it befell me in an organic fashion," is not really English and doesn't make any grammatical sense. And
Pause.
If I was single and someone uttered...
So, as you guys can see here, you got this raging feminist, right? You can tell from the way that she speaks, the tonality, the way she's dressed. This girl's a fucking feminist, right? Like one of these weirdos, probably grows her armpit hair out, whatever the hell it may be. She goes out with a traditional conservative guy, and it's a whole new thing for her. You know, some on Aladdin shit, like it's a whole new world. You know what I mean? So she's shocked, right? And she admits that something in her, feral, right, comes along her. And what we said, women are hardwired to want a guy that's dominant and assertive, right?
Yeah.
No matter their social programming.
Well, it befelled her.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. But you know what I wonder about this video? Did he actually smash?
He probably did, bro.
That's what I want to know.
He probably did.
Because I'm like, bro, after all that, did he actually smash? So, I don't know.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Now let's see what Matt's response is to this.
With that sentence on a date in my presence, I would leave and never call again, and I also wouldn't pay, but that's not the point. Now, as I mentioned, conservatives are generally celebrating this video because it supposedly shows how, in this individual case, traditional masculinity vanquished feminism. She even says that the feminism is leaving her body, which is indeed the kind of thing we love to hear. But on the other hand, if I must be the guy who always finds the dark cloud inside the silver lining, it's hard not to notice that right now she only appears to be excited about the fact that the guy paid for everything. Yes, she's discovered a strange new respect for a guy's guy, she calls him. But at this point, all of that respect is based around the fact that she didn't have to pay for her own food or drinks. If she is awakening to the bleak realities of feminism, so far she has only noticed that feminism is expensive for women. And indeed, it is in just about every imaginable way. Now, there's nothing wrong with...
And it's especially expensive when you live in these super liberal blue cities like LA, New York City, Austin, Texas, San Francisco, the whole Silicon Valley. You know, all of these super woke left-wing cities are expensive, guys, right? It just doesn't make sense. And the problem is that taxes are high. the price of everything is high. Cost of living, food, rent, everything is high. Even Miami's getting there now, you know? So, yeah, feminism is very costly.
Being independent isn't so good after all, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder.
Go ahead. Let's keep going.
A woman feeling impressed by and attracted to a man who can foot the bill without complaint. A man who appears to be financially stable and a good provider. I mean, this is raw biological programming. Women are naturally attracted to providers. They should be. It's healthy and good. If you're a woman, of course, you don't want a man who financially depends on you or asks you to go 50-50 on everything. She says at the beginning of the video that usually there's a negotiation about who pays, and she says, that's great. I like to pay for people. That's obviously nonsense. She doesn't like to pay. Not on behalf of a man, anyway. No woman does.
Facts.
Okay, I mean, it's one thing if it's like a gift, if it's a present, if you take him out for his birthday, but generally speaking, women don't like paying for a man as a general principle
Pause.
on a date.
Notice, she said before she goes on dates with guys and girls. So who's she paying for mainly? Probably girls.
Yeah.
So that's a good point too.
And the guys go 50-50.
Half and half.
So,
So it ain't that bad.
yeah, and this is a perfect example of, like, you know, the hardware might change, but the software is always the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's out here, and this is the problem with a lot of these libs, right? Even the girl that we had on, you know, from the other day, the you know, the biggest catfish, bro. Remember?
Oh yeah, next to me.
Bro, that was, by the way, that was
damn.
crazy, bro. She looked like crap in person, but
Yo.
her photos made her
I
look
was
like
at
a
the
dime.
gym, bro. One of the guys knew of her, and I was like, bro, he can't believe that's her Instagram. From
That's
back in the
crazy,
day.
right?
Crazy, bro.
Bro, these
They were
girls really be
shocked.
catfishing, man. But the point I'm trying to make is, like, with her, like, it's amazing how their logic doesn't make sense. Oh, well, I want this type of guy. All right, you know what that type of guy typically wants back in return? No, but it doesn't matter. I want him. Well, do you think he's gonna want you back? Like, you know, like, you want this guy to have these traits or whatever, but then you want it, like, they don't get it. Like, I want to be liberal and free and open and do whatever I want, but I want an assertive dominant man. An assertive dominant man is gonna tell your ass to sit at home and stop being a whore. Like, bro, like, these girls don't get it.
But this is why they're forever single.
Yeah.
And they wonder why I can't find a
Facts.
man. It's
Yeah.
so hard out here.
But they don't want to change. Like, I find it incredible how men are willing to change, men are willing to self-improve and do what's required to be attractive, to get a mate, but women are not willing to do that shit, bro. And this is why I tell y'all, the older they get, the more they don't want to change. Your girls, you know, that chick is almost 30 years old. You think she's going to change, bro?
Yeah. It's like going
28 years old. She's not going to change.
It's like going fishing, right? And the guy's using a fishing rod to catch fish. But she said, you know what? I use an apron. It don't fit. It don't work. It doesn't work, brother. That makes no sense to me. But hey, that's what they think, right?
Yeah, it's just crazy, dude. It's like when girls look at it like, I deserve my dream man no matter how he behave, and I'm not going to change for him.
Yeah.
But what they don't realize is that their dream man had to change a bunch about him to become the dream man. Like, isn't that fucking crazy? Like, the math never maths with these liberals. Like, it just doesn't math. Like, I'll never forget, there was this viral TikTok. I don't know, Mo, can you dig it up for it real quick? This woman says, well, I'm a liberal and I'm super, like, you know, woke, but I find that traditional conservative guys are way more attractive.
It's a girl in a car driving,
Yeah,
right?
it's a girl in a car driving.
A white girl.
Yeah.
I've seen that before,
And
too.
she's like,
Yeah.
I'm attracted way more to traditionally conservative guys, but I'm liberal, and I don't know, it just doesn't work. And it's like, change, you fucking idiot. But she refuses, like, she can't see the writing on the wall. It's like, yeah, these guys don't take you serious or want you back because you won't change.
I firmly believe most of these liberals are insane. Now, question though.
Yeah, they are.
What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again for different results.
That one, yep.
I want different results.
We'll play
that's
that one
right
after.
there.
Yeah, we'll play it after.
It's kind of crazy because, like, they've been literally seeing in real time bad experiences with men, doesn't work out.
Actually,
they
let's
leave
play it
them.
now. Let's play it
And
now.
it's funny because at this point, they see the writing on the wall, but they're still so hard and insane that they say, you know what? Maybe one day it'll change, but it never does. So
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never understand how, like, they want this type of dude, but they're not willing to change to get that dude. And the older they are, the more stuck they are in their ways. I've come to realize, bro, if a chick is in her late 20s and she's single, she ain't never changing, by the way, guys. Like,
Yeah.
it's not happening, bro. It's not happening. Every time I've ever talked to a girl above like 27, and she's like been like chronically single or whatever it is, and she has like a woke mindset, or like she's on some bullshit, like she has some like this men can't tell me shit type attitude like that chick had.
Yeah.
It's a fucking rap, bro. It's an absolute rap. They're never gonna, because what'll happen is this: they'll find one guy, right? He'll come in, they'll kind of change for him. Like he'll tell him, he'll come in, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? You ain't gonna be doing all this, and you're gonna take these pictures down, blah blah blah. And then they'll do it for a bit. They'll have one argument. They'll look back on their Instagram. They'll see how many dudes want to still get with them. They'll go on their dating app, see all the thousands of messages. They'll think, you know what? I could replace this guy. And then they leave. And we've done this question. I asked this question the other day. I said, I asked a woman on the panel, has your abundance on Instagram and dating apps in general allowed you to leave relationships much more comfortable? And all of them said, yeah. Like it's like a safety net for them where it lets them think, okay, I got this guy. He checks off all my boxes. I'm attracted to him, but he did something I don't like. He told me I can't post on Instagram, or he told me to stop going out on girls' nights, or insert thought activity here, right? That this guy limited. They don't like that. So they go on their Instagram and they're like, oh, well, look at all these guys that want me. I don't have to deal with this. Then they get their girlfriends. Girl, you deserve better. Then they got TikTok. Yeah, you deserve the best. There's plenty of guys out there like that. Don't worry, you could find another one, right? Or like the other bimbo that says, I'm a bartender. I meet these minors all the time, man. I'm around them all the time, right? So they get this false sense of like abundance, right? And they say, you know what, fuck it. And they break up the relationship. And then they hot girl summer, whatever it may be, and they can't find the guy. And I'm telling y'all, man, social media, alongside feminism, alongside, TikTok, dating, casual dating, video, like all of these things have made it where women have an abundance mindset on steroids to the point it's actually detrimental to them.
This is why we tell people in the chat in a real time, you can't be what? Captain Save-A-Ho. You called it earlier. You said because, think about it. If she's actually going to change for you, and this is her past of maybe talking to different guys, having options, being a hoe, being a stripper, whatever, the moment you take the wrong action against her, or you kind of like hurt her feelings, you kind of like, put her in that spot where she's like, you know what? This guy was good, but I'm tired of him. What do they do? They switch back to their normal behavior, which is thoughting, whatever they did before in the past.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I just saved her. You didn't. You just prolonged her go back to her actual normal state. So
yeah,
it just sucks, man.
This is why it's better to get with a girl. And you guys always say, oh, Myron, you're fresh. You guys advocate guys get with younger women. That's actually stupid. Those girls aren't traveled and they're blah, blah, blah. Well, they haven't built up these bad habits yet, bro.
Yeah.
When you deal with a chick that's like that girl, and here's the thing. I know some of y'all are like, Myron, why are you arguing with them? It's like arguing with a brick wall. It's to let you guys know because there's so many girls that think like her. That chick, guys, go watch the last after hours that we had with the girl that has the fucked up face with the acne or whatever, bad skin. Yeah, I know. The reason why I made sure to challenge all of her points is because she is the quintessential example of the modern day woman in the United States in 2023. I want to live my life. I'm going to do what I want to do. No man can tell me shit. I'm happy single, blah, blah, blah. She goes ahead and blabs out all the typical feminist talking points, right? And then the other thing too, I don't know if y'all noticed this, every time we made a valid critique of someone on the panel, she said, no, don't listen to them. You go, girl, blah, blah, blah. You deserve it. Or you're special. She literally said, her friend, the bartender chick that she brought with her, you can't make this shit up. She literally says to her, right? And this is why our podcast is so goddamn important for y'all. Like the after hours, if you really watch it and analyze it, you are going to learn so much about female nature, bro. Not just me arguing with them, but you guys really see it. The girl says, oh, I deserve a guy that makes $500K a year, or top 1%er. And I said, okay. That top 1% is probably going to have requirements in return for what he's bringing because he's extremely rare. He's a special one, not you. What do you bring to the table? Her dumbass friend, right? Fucked up face girl, says, she's totally special. She has a chemistry degree. She's smart. She can make a great drink.
She's
and
a
in my head, I'm like, she's a bartender. I'm like,
yeah,
bruh, this doesn't make her special whatsoever. But this is what I'm trying to say when I say these women literally gas each other up to continue to make their bad decisions, to continue to be delusional, to continue to not want to self-improve. Like, it's amazing to me how, like, girls will sit there and prop each other up when they're fucking losers. That chick is a regular ass girl. And her friend is over here like, dude, she's bomb. Like, she can make an awesome drink. She literally led with the fact that she can make an awesome drink.
Wow. She's special, bro.
Like,
I'm telling you.
You deserve a guy that makes $500,000 a year because you can make a fucking awesome drink. Like, dude, the math ain't fucking mathin'. You know how many female bartenders are there in fucking Miami? That's what you're gonna lead with? That she can make a great drink?
A dime a dozen.
Yo. But this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. And again, to the women's defense, this isn't me just bashing females. To their defense, it's kind of like indoctrination. Like, they can't avoid it. Think about it. Like, you know what? Matter of fact, let's go in a dream situation. Right? All right, niggas. Let's say, right, your entire life, you've been told, damn, bro, you're handsome and smart, man. Yeah, nigga, you handsome and smart. Getting F's in school. You still handsome and smart, though. Don't worry about it. You're going to be fine, right? You got girls asking you to prom. You got girls, you know, as soon as you hit 18, all of a sudden, like, older chicks are, you know, saying, I'm going to fly you out. Yo, yo, what's your Cash App? You know, go get yourself some new Jordans. The new Jordans just dropped. Here's 150, right? You on your 18th birthday. You know, you start getting offers. Some of the most attractive women, professional tennis players and shit, sliding your DMs. Serena Williams even sent you a titty picture one time. Like, you know, and you just been going through life just like, yo, people just been hitting you, girls just been hitting you up, right? Offering you money, everything else like that. And then you go on TikTok and everyone's saying, yo, you a king, bruh. You a king. Don't take no bullshit from these stupid ass. You a king. Yeah. Right? And you just scrolling through fucking TikTok, just seeing this all fucking day. Then you go on Instagram and you got a bunch of DMs from hot ass girls all over the place. Want to fly you out, everything. Let me ask y'all niggas. Would you go to the gym? Would you learn game? Would you invest and save your money to become wealthy? Would you go to school? Would you learn a trade? Would you read a book? Would you care to develop any hobbies? Would you care to be interesting and learn things and be able to hold a conversation? Would you? I think I know the answer to that one.
Nope.
You would not. You would think you're fine just the way you fucking are. And you deserve the world for being that way. My friends, that is the average existence for a fucking female. So you really can't be mad at them like that. Because throughout their entire life, since their adolescence, they've been told that they're special and they deserve the world for nothing more than the fact that they are a female with a...
This is why I asked the question, who hurt you? It's kind of a joke, but it's kind of serious at the same time because society hurt them. And like you said, that's how they grew up. Now, mind you, their choices in life do dictate their actual reality as well, by choosing the wrong men and then getting hurt because they got hurt from those men. But ultimately, society is fucking girls up, and what can we do about it?
It's fucking them up because it tells them that as an average female, you deserve well above average men. And not only do you deserve well above average men, you need to demand above average men and not tolerate anything else. And you are at the same level as them. And it's crazy to me how many times do I have to bring girls on this pod and they all think that they deserve a 6'5" millionaire. And I'm like, you're a fucking bartender at the Mandarin. What the fuck are you? Shut up. What are you talking about?
Yo, you don't hear men say, we don't need women. Maybe like, yo, where the hoes at?
Yeah.
Literally, bro. Like, but it's crazy, bro. It's just...
Bro, it's wild. Like, a big part of this pod, man, sometimes is me just bringing girls to reality and letting them know, like, yo, you are not special. Like, you should be fucking happy that anyone's taking you seriously. I'll never forget. It was like maybe 3 weeks ago. We had a girl sitting here, right? She was like 32. Well past her prime. You know what I mean? You could tell she was a former 304. The chick from Savannah, Georgia.
The one, the boyfriend?
She had a boyfriend. He owned a construction company,
bro,
right?
No cap. I swear to God, bro. Every time I go out, she's out with people.
Really?
Different dudes. I swear to God. No cap. I promise you, bro. She's like, hey, Fresh. I'm like,
we saw her boyfriend. We saw him. He was downstairs.
Nigga, I don't know. He wasn't there when I saw her, bro.
He was like yeah. He's a bodybuilder. He's like 6'1", owns a construction company. And what did I tell her? I told her, yo, you should thank God that you got this guy because, to be honest, you don't deserve him.
Bro, she's out partying with different people, bro. I swear to God. No cap. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute here. But, hey.
Nigga, if you see her boyfriend, tell him, bro.
Yeah, he's probably watching right now. Hey, man, here goes a hole. God damn.
Ho, ho, ho.